My name is Hafiz Oyetolu. This is Mid Morning Show. Keep watching Mid Morning Show.
Of course, you have to keep watching the mid-morning show. And I will start with this. There are still so many first times to look forward to, so many moments that haven't happened yet, places you haven't been, people you haven't met, versions of happiness you haven't felt yet. It is not all behind you. You are not running out of time. The best is still on its way to you. My name is Belumi Asene, and you're welcome to yet another exciting episode of the Mid-Morning Show. You know, the Friday episode, the Fryer. Thank God it's Friday. All right, I never walk solo. Nancy Temitope is with me this morning. How are you doing? Good morning. How was yesterday's weather, I must ask? Because some people got drenched home yesterday. And, you know, we started today on a cool note. Yes. You know, I love the weather. It's giving, it's giving what it should give.
It's giving what it should give.
Like, you should have a cup of coffee, you're sipping.
Yeah, I'm sure I did that before coming. Yes,
Baller. All right.
Yes, beautiful morning to you from the studios of the BCOS television. And it's the Mid-Morning Show. My name is Temitope Olubodon. And I must say, thank God it's Friday, but most importantly, thank God for every day.
All right, our guests are going to join us shortly, but before then, let's take this feature on event planning. We'll be right back.
The event planning business relates to all that is involved in setting up a brand or institution which specializes in the organization and coordination of events. According to Africa's Young Entrepreneurs Organization, Startup Tips Daily, event planning has been on the scene since the 20th century. Before then, what we had were gatherings and events to promote peace and friendship among tribes and clans. Nigeria, as well, didn't have it easy because the business was not always well recognized. It was often overlooked for the more prominent and attractive ones. However, there has been a radical change in the 21st century on the event planning scene due to new lookouts on elaborate celebrations and organized coordination of event planners, which has made the business accrue enough merit and wide range acceptance. This is not to mention that the advent of mobile phones, among many other technological devices, have had a great impact on the events industry. Recently, it was discovered that over 20,000 events were held in Lagos State alone in 2015, and the rate has grown rapidly within and outside Lagos since then. The Nigeria events industry is estimated to be among the most extravagant in the developing world because, for one, Nigerians are never shy of throwing up parties in celebration of events. Besides the weekly Owambe parties across Lagos and other major cities, there is hardly any passing week without 2,000 events taking place all around Nigeria. In order to foresee and forestall situations that could ruin the event, the business of event planning is highly sensitive. It also requires special attention to details and putting enough facilities in place. Event planners take the stress and burden of the people directly involved in the event fabulously. An event planner is a master negotiator who has expertise in almost all aspects of the market. There are also perks that comes with event planning, aside the fact that your event planner is your go-to for everything. For any event to be the talk of the town, detailed organization and coordination by the event planners are crucial items to put in place. Today, in Nigeria and worldwide, There are a lot of business opportunities in event planning, some of which are event space or venue management, which involves booking a suitable event venue and preparing it for an event. Catering services, which is an essential aspect of public events, in another one because the quality of the food can make or mar the success of any event. Ushering services and many among others are lucrative businesses one could venture into in event planning. Today, in most societies, there is an increased awareness to leave their event planning for experts and enjoy while sitting back among members of the public as be the talk of the town. Detailed organization and coordination by the event planners are crucial items to put in place. Today, in Nigeria and worldwide, there are a lot of business opportunities in event planning, some of which are event space or venue management, which involves booking a suitable event venue and preparing it for an event. Catering services, which is an essential aspect of public events, in another one because the quality of the food can make or mar the success of any event. Ushering services and many among others are lucrative businesses one could venture into in event planning. Today, in most societies, there is an increased awareness to leave their event planning for experts and enjoy while sitting back among members of the public as a representation of exposure, class, and wealth. And due to this high demand, if you are looking for a lucrative business to venture into, event planning business in Nigeria is a great option to explore.
All right, welcome back. It's still the mid-morning show. And that was an extensive feature on event planning. Our first guest is in the house with us already. We have Tokwe Oduola, popularly called OMM. He's an award-winning event host, a broadcaster, a voice-over artist, and actor who started his journey over a decade ago. Good morning, OMM.
Good morning.
You're welcome to Mid-Morning Show.
It's my pleasure to be here.
All right.
Good morning. A beautiful morning to you in the studio and, of course, people watching us across the globe. Good morning. It's
Good
nice
morning.
being here.
I said jokingly that are you my bundle? Because
Of
I need
course.
to say it on air.
Okay.
So we watched that feature on event planning
Of course.
and being an event host. There is this drama that happens. Let's start with that. There's this drama that happens between event planner, event host, and then the band,
The live band.
the live band, or probably the
The DJ.
But I believe that DJ do not really stress. Or have you ever encountered any of this drama? Have you ever been caught between this drama?
I think,
what did you do then?
The most drama, I think they have occurred between the DJ and the live band. If you want to see real drama, it usually happens between the DJ and the live band.
Okay.
Because the live band wants to make money at your own event.
Everybody wants to make money.
Not everybody.
You don't want to make
The
money?
MC is not there to make money.
Oh, okay.
The MC is there as the face of the event and to entertain people. The MC has been paid before going for the job. So your role at an event as an MC is to coordinate the flow of events, the transitioning of events from one phase to another. You are not there to make money. The live band is there to make money.
So is it that the live band, they were not paid before going?
They have been, that's the difference. Now, we have professional live bands, we have the unprofessional ones. Interestingly, the unprofessional ones have flooded the event space. So now we have live bands who wants to make money. We have more of them in town. So I think we just have a few of them that will tell you they have been paid and entertain people and leave. But the ones that are there to make money, they usually cause havoc.
So you've not experienced or maybe content creators or videographers.
Usually you cannot fight as a vendor, a DJ, a photographer, a videographer. You cannot fight with your event planner. Take the tone of the event. If you don't do well, you don't get another job from that event planner. So you are there to represent the brand of the event planner. So if you do, will just be called once to an event, the event planner will not use them again because of the situation you put the event planner in during the course of that former event. So as an event planner, as a vendor, you cannot fight or cause any situation between you and your event planner.
Okay.
So the event work together with the success of that event.
Okay.
So if the event goes otherwise, you are to be blamed as an event host.
Okay.
So you are to coordinate from head to toe. There is nothing that must go bad in the course of the event. You must in fact, the event host must settle rift, quarrels. If there's any quarrel at an event, it's your job.
Wow.
It's your job to manage it. I once anchored an event. The family of the groom and the family of the bride started fighting. I think a brother to the bride, an elder brother to the bride, was arguing with a younger brother to the groom.
Okay.
And that thing blew up. So before we knew what was happening, everywhere was already rowdy. So, as the MC of that event, I had to tell the DJ to stop music. That was not the time for music. So I had to speak with the two parties. I spoke with them. I spoke with the family of the. So I think it took about 30 minutes to settle that. It took about 30 minutes. Nothing was going on in the hall. We had to, because if we cannot have a successful event with that situation.
Exactly.
So everything has to be calm. So when everything was calm, that was when I started the event. I've not even started. I think I was about doing introduction of guests when I noticed. I think food. The cause of the whole problem was food.
Wow.
You are serving your own people. You are not serving our own people.
Wow.
That was what caused the whole drama. So I had to intervene.
Things like that are actually liable to happen at event, but when you have empathy, when you are empathetic towards others, you would know that.
Most events that
It's
we
for the
usually
host.
see that is events without event planners.
I think we'll come back to that right after this commercial. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
The home is under attack, but not for long, because Hypo is here. Dirty floors and surfaces.
Not on our watch.
Dirty and stains, no fit do us shakara. We got the remedy, original palasa. Hypo, go hypo.
Germs always find a way back.
No greed. Protect every day with Hypo.
Hypo, go hypo.
All right, welcome back. It's still the mid-morning show, and the Friday edition, we're in conversation with Tokbe Oduola, popularly called OMM, a broadcaster, an event host, a voiceover artist, and also an actor. All right, so before we took that break, we were talking about food costing,
Yes.
costs at the event.
And I was going to say that most events that you see food causing havoc between the two families is the event without an event planner.
Okay.
So the event planner is key to the success of every event. Now, the job of an event planner is not to go and be changing clothes with the exterior hair, because when you see you are not competing with the bride. You are to. In fact, nobody is interested in what you are wearing as an event planner. Nobody is interested. The people that must dress well most, I think that's the MC, the DJ, and the live band. nobody looks at what the event planner is doing because you don't even have time for any aesthetics as an event planner. Your job is to make sure the event flows well, such that you can get a good recommendation from the couple, the family, and probably get more jobs. So as an event planner, your job is to ensure that that event does not go south. You must ensure that there is a smooth transitioning. The bride changes when she is supposed to change. The groom changes when it's supposed to change. No delay in food. Conveying the food to the venue. Coordination of all the vendors. So if there's a particular vendor that does not show up, you are in trouble as an event planner. So that means you must have a plan B as an event planner. The job of an event planner, that's why when you are charging as an event planner, you charge for unforeseen circumstances.
All right.
So you can return the fee if it's not used after the event. But that fee must be on ground because your MC does not show up on the day of event. You must look for another MC.
Alternative.
The client is not interested in whether the MC does not show up. There must be an MC at his or her own event. They don't want to, so no drama, they just make sure everything is perfect as an event planner. So no excuses in the event space. Success is what all clients want.
Since it's just a day, so definitely it has to be.
There are some events that run into 2 days.
I know, but at least just that particular moment is like should be the best, moment of their lives.
Because your performance at that event can either make or mar you, and that will affect your brand either positively or negatively.
All right. So, Mr. Odwola, looking at your profession, being a broadcaster and also an event host and as well a voiceover artist, is it that so far you're a broadcaster, you must be an event host?
No.
Because practically all the broadcasters I know, you see them, their side gig is I'm an event host, I'm this, but I keep wondering, is it everybody that is a broadcaster that should be an event host?
Not really, because there are two different professions, and there are the skills required in the two professions are also different. So as a broadcaster, people think, well, you are a broadcaster, you should be able to anchor my event for me, and not everybody can actually anchor event, because event hosting requires more skills. Now, you can be a very temperamental person as a broadcaster, and of course, your job will go in the broadcast space. You are a newscaster. You read news when you are supposed to read it. Nobody is interested in your face. Just smile to the camera when you are supposed to smile. Frown when you are supposed to frown. But at an event, you have to learn some extra skills. Now, you must be able to manage people as an event host, as an event vendor. Now, two people were vying for an event as an MC. So, I think myself and somebody, and the client said, okay, because of the way I spoke with her, I think she will go with me. Now, I think the other person, probably I didn't get the tone he used in talking to the woman. But now that's to say that your ability to, probably
tolerate,
not really